In today's full flight video, we're going to be flying back to Doha from Athens in the Qatar Airbus A350 by Inibuilds on Vatsim. Well, hello there everyone, welcome back to a new AviationJack video. Hope you're all doing super duper well. We're going to fly back to Doha then from Athens. I'm going to show you the flight plan straight away so you can see what it all looks like on today's route. So here we have it in Navigraph. So we are Qatari 208 today. We're taking off from Athens on 03 left and arriving into Doha on 34 left. Flight level 390, looks like there's no step climbs along the way. Cost index is 200, and that is basically everything to really say. Not much else to talk about. We are on Vatsim, and there is ATC on. Whether or not they are CPDLC and PDC, you just got to log on to LGGG. So yeah, there we go. Athena radar is on, so we're going to get some ATC on this one, which is brilliant. So let's head into the flight deck and get this A350 loaded. Right, well, here we are in the flight deck. We head to the overhead panel and get our external powers switched on. Batteries can also come on. Everything can be switched to nav. Cruise supply on as well. Seatbelt signs on. No smoking signs, and this to auto. That's arm. Nav and logo light is on. Perfect. And then down here for now, we're just switched to Unicom 122.8, and then Athena radar is 129675. And now that is all set, we'll come over to our lovely MCDU down here, go to the init page, just wait for the OIS to power up, and then we can switch everything on. So let's just go straight to our EFB over here, and we'll go to the load sheet, and we're going to do a sim brief import. Now, I'm really hoping that we do have a GSX that's going to work for us today, because lately it hasn't been brilliant. So we're going to see how much GSX can actually work for us. So I believe, unless there's anything wrong, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure you just press load of GSX and it would do it all by itself anyway. So let's click load with GSX, and we'll see what happens. So fueling has been requested.
Refueling truck is on its way.
There we go. So the fuel truck is now going to appear. Everything else on here is good. We have our sim brief import here, and that's okay. Need to change that to A7. Oh. No. Oh, there we go. So A7-ANH, which is our thingy-mabob. There we go. Right, cool. We'll go back to the ground page so we can see that we'll do Swissport. Why not? Swissport should do. Head down here then and do a company flight request. Received and insert. There we go. And this is obviously bugged out. We just switched ATC com page. And then this is okay on here. IRSs align on the ref. Align IRS. And increase level 390, brilliant. Departure then, we're departing off runway. Athena Information Hotel, approach type, landing, takeoff runway 03 left, which is what we have set, which is always good. The SID that we're departing on is the Kia 1 Hotel, so we'll scroll down, oh there it is. Kia 1 Hotel, just like so, into the flight plan, insert, then head back to the init. Oh actually yeah, we can do this. Company wind request. Received, insert, then go back to the init page, and then we could do our fuel and load as well once everything has completed. So once boarding and fuel has done, we can do the rest of the bits and bobs. Well, everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. We just planned all the FMC, boarding has completed, everything is done and dusted. We're just going to set our QNH, have a quick look at this. So QNH is 1015, so let's set that into our MCP, which is good and done. 9,000 feet we have set for initial climb altitude. I'm not sure if that's the case. The ATC switched over, so we can't do any more PDC, so you need to do it all manually. So it's 129675. Let's switch that into there. I'm just going to write down things that I need. Athena Rudder, good afternoon, Qatar 208 requesting clearance to Doha, Airbus A350 Stan Alpha 13 information Bravo Athens.
Qatar 208 Athena, number 2 standby.
Right everyone, we just had our clearance, Squawk 725403 right, Kia 1 Echo departure, and we're just going to quickly go to our serve page, and I'm just going to make sure all of this is switched on. So I need the traffic to be switched on to auto. TARA is all good, that's okay. Might as well get that all on now just while we can. And we're all set for push and departure. Just need to try and get it.
Condor 433 monitor Unicom.
We need to try and get our call in, so give me a second.
Unicom, 128, bye bye.
Ready for push and start Alpha 13, Qatar 208.
Qatar 208 heavy push facing west, cushion facing south.
Push facing south, Qatar 208. Right, okay, so parking brakes are released. Gonna start engine 1.
Echo taxi via November, India, Mike.
There we go.
Actually, November, Juliet, Mike is stand for.
Taxi November, Juliet, Mike 214, that's 19.
Right now, 4 Tango Kilo, taxi only point 03 left via India Hotel. Bravo. Allow 5469 Athena, squawk 7243. Turkish 58 Juliet Heavy, Palace discretion, descend flight level 180 level by Oakville.
Very nice engine start.
Turkish 58 Juliet, flight level 180
Engine 1 available, start
Oakville.
engine 2.
Qatar 732, descend flight level 110, direct to Gunzo, expect RMP, runway 27.
Direct to Gunzo, expect RMP 27, Itaro 732.
Qatar 732, descend flight level 110.
Descend 110, Itaro 732.
Runway 53 Golf Golf, Thessaloniki, ready for taxi, Able Alpha 2.
Runway 53 Golf taxi, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 via Charlie Alpha 4 Alpha.
Charlie Alpha 4 Alpha 2, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16, Rijn 53 Golf Golf.
Runway 1 Fox and Mike, taxi only per runway 24 via Juliet Alpha.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Can I get the direct?
That's flaps 1 as well, so got to remember that.
LOS 364, approve as requested, clear for the VOR runway 24, descend at Palace.
Right, both engines started successfully, initial switch back to norm, set flaps 1, ground spoilers armed.
Actually, no, I'll get back to you in the Q&A.
Also brake as well, and I want the APU bleeds,
Unlocking gear.
It's
APU off,
1015.
taxi light on as well. Ready for taxi, Qatar 208.
Focus Unicom, please.
Turkey 633, monitor Unicom.
Monitor Unicom, bye-bye, Turkey 633.
Qatar 208, heavy taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 03 right via Echo Delta.
Delta 103 right via Echo and Delta, Qatar 208.
Airwings 1 Hotel.
Right guys, let's go. Bit of thrust, and we're going to taxi Delta 1 via Echo and Delta, so very nice, easy taxi today.
Runway 53 Golf Golf, Thessaloniki, ready for departure.
Runway 53 Golf Golf, clear for takeoff from
Full left.
16120079.
Full right.
Takeoff 16, Runway 53 Golf Golf.
Agent 5 Papa Lima, cleared Alice X-ray 03 left.
Right, let's go back to Doha then. So we want Echo
left. You're gonna fly Papa Lima.
and Delta.
That's tonight, ready to go 9680 Braun, front rotos, passing 6,000 feet via Havana 2 Alpha Depot.
Gold 9680, Athena, you can't just take off without being told. And I was calling earlier for clearance, squawk 7240.
Okay, so we're approaching Delta 1 now, which is just the left here. Switch this to our RFP.
Radar Condor 1 Fox Mike, we're ready for departure.
Condor 1 Foxtrot, Mike, clear for takeoff, runway 24, wind 240 at 10 knots.
And we're going to hold here at Delta 1, switch this back to where we need it.
Line 8, Charlie uniform, flight present heading, descend at 3000, expect the VOR Zulu 24.
Heading descent at 3000, expect VOR Zulu 24.
And takeoff lights, I need
And the
weather.
Rose QNH 1009.
And down here is all good as well.
Line 8 uniform Charlie.
Qatar 20 Heavy, runway 03 right, line up and wait.
Runway 03 right, line up and wait. Toru 208 heavy. Okay, let's go line up and wait on 03 right.
Olympic 063 clear to land, runway 16, wind 200 at 7 knots.
Yeah, good answer. 16 Olympic 063.
Was 814 kilo, monitor Unicom.
Unicom, call you mark it, yes sir.
Qatar 203 heavy, radar contact.
Such a lovely airport, Athens. Really enjoyed doing a few flights out of here the past few days. Oh, it's an
Roger.
aircraft waiting for us there. Lovely. Okay, we'll hold it here for a sec.
Athens, yes, Ryanair 5747, flight level 370 inbound Pindo.
Ryanair 5747 Athena, welcome on board. Agent 5 Papa Lima, clear to land on runway 03 left, wind 040 at 22 knots.
Runway 03 left, clear to land, Agent 5 Papa Lima.
Might have to wait for the aircraft that's just taken off to the left of us here before we can go, possibly.
Qatar 208 heavy, wind 040 at 22 knots, runway 03 right, clear for takeoff.
Maybe not. Clear for takeoff from runway 03 right. Thank you, Qatar 208 heavy.
Line 8
50%.
uniform Charlie, fly heading 070.
Heading 070, be line 8 uniform Charlie.
Advise 364,
Stable.
clear to land on runway 24, wind
Manflex
280 at
SOS
11
runway, auto thrust blue.
4, Advise 364.
AGN 209er, taxi only point, runway 24 via Juliet Alpha.
100 knots checked.
Ryanair 4 Tango Kilo, your radar contact, proceed direct to Lupus and climb flight level 190.
Direct Lupus and climb 190 on that floating.
Positive climb.
AGN 6
Gear
right,
up.
Juliet runway 02 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 02 right.
Kind of 53 Golf Golf, any chance direct to Adasi?
Ryanair 53 Golf Golf, direct Adasi.
Thanks so much, directing Adasi, Ryanair 53 Golf Golf.
Nice. Ding dong ding. Right, quite a boring departure. So autopilot 1, thrust climb. Ground spoilers disarm.
Condor 1 Foxtrot Mike, radar contact, climb level 340. Lufthansa 622, monitor Unicom today. Qatar 208 heavy radar contact, turn right to Kia, climb level 390.
Turn right to Kia, climb level 390, Qatar 208. Right, hang on a minute. Need to go to the flight plan, turn right to Kia, so we'll just go direct.
Turkish 58 Juliet, fly present heading, vector is ILS X-ray 03 left.
Flaps up. And we need to climb straight away to flight level 390.
Turkish 58 Juliet Heavy, fly present heading, vector is ILS X-ray 03 left.
Flying present heading, vectors to ILS X-ray
03 left.
Oh, Roger, 03 left.
Agent 6 Mike Juliet, wind at 0402 knots, runway 03 right, clear for takeoff.
Let's take off 02 right, touching 6 Mike Juliet.
Ryanair 8998, direct Scopolis, descent to 4000, QNH 1016.
Very good.
Scopolis, descent 4000, finish 1016, Ryanair 8998.
That's a nice direct as well. That cuts out quite a nice amount of time, to be fair, on that departure. So, not too annoyed with that one at all.
Saudi 103 at the 9. Your radar contact. What waypoint are you direct to?
I'm back to
Roger. You can contact Adria on 130.55.
130.
Turkish 58 Juliet Heavy, descent flight level
Just going to climb up to
120.
Kia then, to 390. It's not much really going on, but what a lovely departure of Athens today. Look at this, look at the island.
120.
Look how nice that looks. Really nice. There's the airport there.
Athena, California Gian 166 and Bravo 42.
Right everyone, I'm going to leave it there, so enjoy the rest of the flight to Doha, and I'll catch you all close to the top of the descent. See you very soon, bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So we have an hour left of today's flight. Been in the air for 3 hours 2 minutes. So it's time to plan the arrival now to land into Doha, runway 34 left. So go to our FMC over here, go to the arrival, runway 34 left. We are approaching via the Haya 1 Victor. That one there, via IMCAP. Empty that and then insert. Beautiful, and then we'll go to the perf page and insert some approach thingy mabob. So if we go to the ATIS page over here, let's send request for the arrival. The wind is 330 at 19 knots. The outside air temperature is 37 degrees. QNH is 997, and then the minimums for us arriving today is 229. There we go, and that is everything everyone. I'll catch you all closer to Doha. Enjoy the rest of the flight. Well everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. We're just out currently flight level 140, just descending through to 4,000 feet to be leveled by Lovan. And as you can see right in front of us, we do currently have Doha Airport, which is just below us there with a lovely nighttime arrival. I did want to do a nighttime arrival this evening to see what the airport looks like at nighttime, so we departed it in daytime, so it'd be nice that we'll arrive in nighttime to see what it looks like. I realised I forgot to do brake to vacate, which is silly of me. So if we go to the plan page, you might as well just do it now. Oh well, I literally just remembered that exact second when I saw the auto brake. I was like, oh my god, I haven't done a brake to vacate. What's wrong with me? Alright, so let's get that to load in. Okay, nice. So here is the Doha Airport. What runway are we landing on again? 34 left. Yep, so we're landing 34 left. So let's zoom in and move it over. So we're landing this runway here. Ideally, I'll come off A as soon as possible, so it's a nice short taxi. So let's try and choose zoom in a bit more. I think L, let's say I float it a little bit. We could try L4. There we go, so we'll set L6 as brake to vacate exit right there. Hopefully I don't float it, and it should be a good landing. Probably use quite a few reverses for that one, but once we vacate it should be good. We'll come off at L6, which is there, and then be a nice right hand turn off and then taxi and go to concourse C. So yeah, not too bad overall. That's everything done there. So now if we select auto brake, brake to vacate will be released and we'll, activated, and we'll bring this back to normal. So we need to now arm LS and LS. Our speed is coming down. Let's get it down further by using some speed brake. We need to be at 2,500 feet, so we need to get it down quite a bit. 2,500 is set. Just that speed's coming down, which is why it's taking a bit longer. It's not a problem, we can just extend the approach line, but there we go. So Doha's just to the right of us. Where's it gone? There it is, you can see it just behind us there. That's where we're going. Now in terms of traffic, there's one aircraft in front of us, but it's not a big worry. It's quite far ahead. It's on its final approach now, so we're good. Now speed has come down very nicely indeed. Just clear all this info. Clear, clear, clear. There we go. Now we're coming down very good. Let's just go direct. See if I can do it from here. Yep. Click that, click insert, there we go, and it's going to bring us to that waypoint. LS is on both sides. We're going to click approach and autopilot 2 and just do both. I also need to get my landing replay on as well. There we go, so we've captured it quite well. We'll bring in the spoilers since we're speeding up now, and we'll set speed check flaps 1. Right, localizer is captured. As you can see, we've captured it over here. It says localize with a box, so that is all captured nicely. Doha traffic, Qatar 208 is 15 miles from runway 34 left, Doha traffic. That's the flaps being set, that's flaps 1, before it was just a slat, so there's the flaps, and I think the aircraft, that means the aircraft's bringing our speed all the way down, yeah, to 160 knots, which is fine. Speed check flaps 2. Nice.
Qatar traffic, Qatar cargo 15 Charlie is established on island approach, run on 34 right. 34 right.
Cool, so one of us going, so the aircraft behind us are going 34 right and we're going 34 left. gonna attack these one of the Charlie gates. So I think Charlie 10 will be a good one. Even Charlie 12 will be quite a nice one as well, to be fair. You can see the city of Doha in the distance over there with the Inibuilds lighting package, or the city package. You can see it there, lit up very nicely. Doha traffic, Qatar 208, 10 miles, runway 34 left. It's a shame they're not coming in from the other runway so we can see all the night lights and everything. Got a 41 knot headwind, look at that. Look how strong that headwind is, Jesus. No wonder it's taken a while to get down, Jesus.
Qatar traffic, Qatar cargo 15 Charlie. 15 miles, 54 right.
Right, let's go gear down, flaps 3. Ground spoilers armed. I'm not sure why the speed is holding it there. I meant maybe that's wind correction, I don't know, but yeah. Should it not be there? Flaps full. Doha traffic, Qatar 208 on final, runway 34 left. The cabin does not like to be ready on this aircraft today. Right, autopilot disconnected. Oh, before I disconnect the autopilot, I should have done a few more zoom-ins on the city over there. Look at all the lighting.
1000.
Looks very nice. Right, I should concentrate a bit more now. Two whites, two reds.
$500. $400. $100 above. $300. Two minimum.
Continue.
$100, $90, $80, $70, $60, $50, $40, $30, $20, retard, $10, $5,
Come on. Touchdown. And reverses. Reverses green decel. There they are. 60 knots of manual braking. Reverses are stowed. Let's zoom in on here. This should be Lima 6. Maybe it's Lima 4 actually. No, yeah, this is Lima 6. Welcome everyone to Doha. Flight time 4 hours and 9 minutes. Not bad at all. We'll do a bit of a clean-up once we vacate the runway, which we have. Doha traffic, Qatar 208, vacated, runway 34 left. Flaps up. Should really pay attention where I'm going, shouldn't I? Right, I want the landing lights off, taxi lights, strobe lights off as well, and we'll get some dome light on in here so I can see what I'm doing. And like I said, we're going to taxi to Charlie 12, so we'll get GSX open. Oh, I forgot about that. Down here to the ground page. Concourse Charlie, and then I want 12. There we go. Great. Oh, sorry. Concentrate, Jack. Concentrate. LS off on both sides, and let me show you all the. Or let me just have a look at the landing rate. Landing rate was -125, so not bad at all. Very nice. Right, let's get back on the centre line. Right, nearly at Charlie 12. Just gonna get past this last little corner, and then it's this gate right here. We're gonna switch off our taxi light, so we're blinding one on the ground. There we are. And stop. Parking brakes are set. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off. And then we'll let GSX do it all itself. Beacon light can come off. Seatbelt signs off as well. APU bleed can come on. Deboarding has been requested. I would like the GPU and the chocks. Let's get the external power switched on. APU can come off now as well. And there we have it, everybody. Welcome to Doha. I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed that round trip. I sure did. It was a lot of fun to do that, especially off the Inibuilds scenery as well. Look into the terminal. Terminal looks very nice indeed. You know how much effort they've put into the terminal of this airport. Looks really, really nice. Look at all that Chanel logos. It looks awesome. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.